Okay, please stand up. Black Mayor, can you please lead the prayer? Amen. So, good morning, class. Good morning. So, before you sit down, please pick up the pieces of paper under your chairs. Okay? Classroom secretary, who is absent for today? None? So, very good. You have perfect attendance, so maintain it. Okay. Since it is our first meeting, so we will have an activity before we proceed to our proper discussion. So, our activity, so direction, find and highlight the words hidden. So, I will give you 3 minutes to answer this activity, and after that, we will check. Time starts now. Okay, are you done? Okay, we will check. You will be the one to check your own paper, so be honest. So, the first word is integration. The second, function. The third is rule. The fourth word is formula. And the last word is power. So, who got the correct answer? Very good. So, in your point of view, what could be our topic or what are the connection of these words to our topic? Anyone from the group? Okay, yes. Mr. Abdullah. Very good. So, these words are connected to our topic for today's discussion, which is all about the power rule for integration. But before that, let me read to you the objectives for this topic. So, objectives, at the end of the discussion, the students will be able to, first, define the meaning of power rule for integration. Second, discuss the formula of power rule for integration and apply the power rule for integration using its formula. So let's proceed. What is power rule for integration? So, the power rule for integration provides us with a formula that allows us to integrate any function that can be written as a power of x. Given a function which can be written as a power of x, we can integrate it using the power rule for integration. So we have, if f of x is equal to a times x raised to the power of n, then f of x is equal to the integral of a times x raised to the power of n dx. So if we integrate this equation, the formula is f of x is equal to a over n plus 1 times x raised to the power of n plus 1 plus c. So, our c here is the constant. So, let's have an example. So, the integral of 4x raised to the power of 5 dx. So, we will find first. So, this is the given. The a here is 4, which is the coefficient. And our n here, the value of our n, is 5, which is the exponent of the x. So, we have the formula, f of x is equal to a over n plus 1 times x raised to the power of n plus 1 plus c. So, we will substitute the given to the formula. So, let's have 4 over 5 plus 1, because our a here is 4 and our n is 5. So, 4 over 5 plus 1 times copy the x and substitute the value of n, which is 5 plus 1 plus c, which c is our constant. So we will simplify this answer. It will become 4 over 5 plus 1 is equal to 6 times x. So x, 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So x raised to the power of 6. And then copy the c plus c. So don't forget to put the c here or our constant. Since 4 over 6, we can simplify it by dividing 2. So the answer is 2 over 3 x raised to the power of 6 plus c. So this is now our final answer for this equation, the integral of 4x raised to the power of 5 dx. So, question? None? Okay, so let's proceed. So let's have another example. So the integral of 2 over x raised to the power of 4 dx. So, the given, our a here is 2 and the value of our n here is negative 4. Since if we reciprocate the x raised to the power of 4, it will become x raised to negative 4. So, our n here or our exponent is negative 4. So, let's proceed. Our formula, we have f of x is equal to a over n plus 1 times x raised to the power of n plus 1 plus c. So, we will substitute the value of a and n in the formula. So, since our a here is 2, so 2 over the value of our n, which is negative 4, plus 1 times x raised to the power of n, which is negative 4, plus 1 plus c. So, we will simplify this answer. So, we have 2 over the sum of negative 4 plus 1 is equal to negative 3. Since negative 4 is the larger number, we will subtract it and copy the sign of the bigger number. Times x raised to the power of negative 3, because negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3, plus c. So, we will simplify it. The answer, so 2 over negative 3, we will multiply it to the reciprocal of x raised to the power of negative 3. So, 1 over x cubed plus c. So, we have, so 2 times 1, we have 2 over negative 3 times x cubed, we have negative 3x cubed plus c. So, this is now our final answer for the equation of the integral of 2 over x raised to the power of 4 dx. So, any question? None? Okay, so let's proceed. Let's have another example. So, the integral of square root of x dx. Okay, so we have, so our given is a is equal to 1. So, even if there is no 1 there, it is understood that the coefficient of the square root of x is 1. And then, the value of our n is 1/2. Let's proceed. We will substitute the value of a and n to the formula. So, we have our a is 1 over our n, which is 1/2, plus 1. Are you following? Okay, let's proceed. 1/2 plus 1 times x raised to the power of n, which is 1/2, plus 1 plus c. So, we will simplify this answer. So, we have 1 over 3 over 2, because 1 over 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2, times x raised to the power of 3 over 2, because x raised to the power of 1/2 plus 1 is 3 over 2. And then, copy the c, plus c. So, simplify this. So, we have 2/3, because 1 over 3 over 2 is equal to 2/3 times x raised to the power of 3 over 2 plus c. So, simplify 2/3 times the square root of x cubed. So, why x cubed? Because x raised to the power of 3 over 2. So, the numerator will become the exponent of x. So, x cubed. And the denominator will be put in the outside of the radical sign. So, since it is 2, so it's squared. Square root of x cubed plus c. So, this is our final answer for the equation, the integral of square root of x dx. Any question? Yes? Okay. From this equation, 2/3 times x raised to the power of 3 over 2 plus c. So, copy the 2/3 times. We will simplify this x raised to the power of 3 over 2. So, our denominator will be put in the outside of the radical sign. So, since it's 2, so square root. The numerator will be the exponent of our variable, which is x. So, the answer is square root of x cubed plus c. So, this is our final answer. Any question? Okay, so let's proceed. So, example. Another example. The integral of 6 over x raised to the power of 5 dx. So, our given here is 6. Our a is 6. And the value of our n is -5. So, we will copy the formula and substitute the value of a and n to the formula. So, since our a here is 6, so 6 over -5, which is the value of our n, plus 1 times x raised to the power of -5 plus 1 plus c. We will simplify this answer. So, we have 6 over -5 plus 1 equals to -4 times x. -5 plus 1 is -4 plus c. So, simplify this answer. So, we have 6 over -4 times the reciprocal of x raised to the power of -4. So, we have 1 over x raised to the power of 4 plus c. If we will simplify this answer, so we have 6 over -4x raised to the power of 4, because 6 times 1 is 6. -4 times x raised to the power of 4. So we have 6 over -4x raised to the power of 4. So we can simplify it by dividing 2. So the answer is 3 over -2x raised to the power of 4 plus c. So don't forget to write the plus c here. So that is our constant. So the answer of our equation, the integral of 6 over x raised to the power of 5 dx is 3 over -2x raised to the power of 4 plus c. Okay, any question? Do you have any clarification? None? Okay, since there is none, so group yourselves into 3 and answer this activity. So, direction, solve the following integral using power rule for integration. Show your solution. So, we have 3 items here. And I will give you 5 minutes for answering this. And you are graded by these rubrics. So, correctness, we have 20 points. Completeness, we have 10 points. Explanation, so you have to explain it later after our checking. So, and timeliness, we have 10 points. So, the total points will be 50 points. Who are the group 1? Okay, you can sit here. Group 2. You can sit here. Group 3. Okay, you sit at the back. choose your group leader and answer this equation. I will give you 5 minutes to answer this. Time starts now. No cheating. You have to help your group leader. This, the integral of cube root x over 4 dx. Yes. Faster. Done? Okay? Time's up. So, group 1, present your answer. Very good. A round of applause. Group 2. Okay. Present your answer. Very good. Sit down. Group 3. Okay, very good. So, let's check your answer. So, the solution for number 1. So, the integral of cube root of x over 4 dx. So, our given here, our a is 1/4 and our n here is 1/3. So, the formula is f of x is equal to a over n plus 1 times x raised to the power of n plus 1 plus c. So, substitute the value of a and n in the formula. So, a, 1/4 over Rn, which is 1/3 plus 1 times x raised to the power of n. So, 1/3 plus 1 plus c. Okay. We will simplify this answer. We have 1/4 over 1/3 plus 1 is equal to 4 over 3 times x raised to the power of 4 over 3 because x raised to the power of 1 over 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 over 3. So, copy plus c. So, we will simplify again this answer. So, we have 1/4 over 4 over 3. The answer is 3 over 16 times x raised to the power of 4 over 3. So, we will simplify it. So, our x, copy the numerator which is 4. So, that is the exponent. And our denominator will be placed at the radical sign. So, since our denominator is 3, so cube root of x raised to the power of 4 plus c. So, this is our final answer. 3 over 16 times cube root of x raised to the power of 4 plus c. So, the integral of cube root of x over 4 dx. This is our final answer. Any question? Who got the correct answer? Okay, very good. You got the correct answer. Let's proceed to number 2. So, the integral of 6 times square root of x dx. So, here's our given. Our a here is 6 and the value of our n is equal to 1/2. The formula, we will substitute the value of a and n in the formula. So, since our a is 6, so 6 over the value of our n is 1/2 plus 1 times x raised to the power of 1 over 2 plus 1 plus c, which is our constant. So, simplify this answer. We have 6 over 1/2 plus 1 is equal to 3 over 2 times x raised to the power of 1/2 plus 1, we have 3 over 2 plus c. So, are you following? Okay. So, simplify again this answer. So, we have 6 over 3 over 2. The answer is 4 times, we will simplify this, x raised to the power of 3 over 2. We have square root of x raised to the power of 3. So, our numerator will be our exponent and the denominator will be placed at the outside of the radical sign, plus c. So, this is our final answer for the equation integral of 6 times square root of x dx. So, we have 4 times square root of x cubed plus c. Who got the correct answer? Okay, very good. So, let's proceed to number 3. So, the solution 3, the integral of 3 over x raised to the power of 5 dx. So, we have the given, the value of our a is 3 and the value of our n is -5. So, we have to substitute the value of a and n in the formula. So, we have 3, which is the value of our a, over the value of our n is -5 plus 1 times x raised to the power of n, which is -5 plus 1 plus c. So, simplify, we have 3 over -5 plus 1, so -4, because -5 plus 1, since they have the different sign, we will subtract and copy the sign of the bigger number. So, we have -4 times x, -5 plus 1, we have -4 plus c, which is our constant. So, simplify again this formula. So, 3 over -4 times the reciprocal of x, -4, which is 1 over x raised to the power of 4. The answer is 3 over -4 x raised to the power of 4 plus c. So, who got the perfect score? So, very good. Seems that you understand my discussion. Okay? Pass the paper forward. Okay. So, in solving the power rule for integration, you have to memorize the given formula and substitute the value of a and n to the formula in order for you to solve easily. Any questions? Any clarification? Okay, so please go back to your proper seat and get 1/2 sheet of paper and answer this. I will give you 10 minutes to answer these two equations. Timer starts now. Please look at your own paper. Do not copy to your seatmate. Obscene. Warning. Five minutes left. Okay, are you done? Two minutes left. Time is up. Pass your paper forward. And I will be the one to check your paper. For your assignment, you have to research and study about odd or even powers of sine and cosine and give at least 2 examples. And that will be submitted in our next meeting. So you can copy or you can also take picture. Okay, are you done? So far, let's call it a day. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for listening and goodbye. You can leave now our classroom. Goodbye.